Hi, welcome to episode
5. It is 5. Yeah, it's 5.
It's 5.
5.
You might notice I got a wardrobe change.
Well, only because we had a snowstorm.
Yeah, and I stole it out of Brian's house.
And
No.
You graduated to.
I earned it.
You earned it.
I earned it. He was like, I'll keep her. You get a hoodie.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. You wouldn't believe how many people, when I wear this thing, and in public, they come out and they go, "What's that?"
I would believe it.
I think it's the word ghost. I think that's what gets them.
I think it's you. You're cool.
Anyway, so, this is late in the day for us.
It's a snow day.
It's a snow day. Half my basketball team is outside.
If you hear the bouncing, that's what it is.
Well, they can't hear it on the snow. They're having a snowball
bouncing on
fight.
the snow.
But
and we switched our drinks today from.
Ooh, because it's a snow day and I'm still wet from this morning, cold.
I'm freezing from shoveling.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is? It's not wet. Is a different kind of cold.
Totally.
It's like I can be cold. Like we're here half the time we're here and it's cold, but when you're wet all morning. And it's to the bone,
Yes.
I'm doing the snow plowing, and why I do not have proper attire, I don't know, but I didn't even put gloves on for an hour.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, this is unbelievable. So I got all the cars, I do all the street. I have a snowblower, so I do the whole neighborhood.
Very nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but it's a wet
that.
snow, and so I was wet, and once you have that cold, wet. You
can never get warm. You have to take like a 20-minute hot shower or something.
Yeah, so it's like...
Or you have...
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Cheers.
Hot chocolate.
We decided on hot chocolate today. And I've got my ghost blanket.
Ghost blanket.
Yeah. I mean, because we're cozy here at GOS of Somerville.
Yeah, and because we were out
we're not
shoveling.
formal.
Out shoveling. And
does that hurt?
I'm gonna...
You sore?
Oh, later. Tomorrow. So, that's what we're doing. We're a little bit chilled to the bone.
Yeah. Ooh,
but that's okay because it goes along with today's episode because it's a chilly story.
It does. Yeah, it is. It really
Tell
did.
everybody where you were this weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Yeah. Speaking of chilly, I got up early Saturday morning.
And you said it was freezing.
And it was really cold, yeah. Headed up near Rockaway, New Jersey in Hibernia to the abandoned ruins of the Hibernia mines, which have not been opened since 1919.
You're sealed off, or they have a gate on it.
It's sealed off,
you can't
yeah. And now it's a bat sanctuary.
Oh, isn't
so
that
there's
neat?
all bats in there,
which we need.
I'm a fan.
So
here we go.
Continue your story.
Yes.
It's early. You were there in the afternoon.
I went to the abandoned Hibernia mines, as I was saying, and there's also St. Patrick's Cemetery if you hike to the top behind them. Absolutely. Nothing like I had ever seen, just rolling hills of, graves of the miners and their families, and just beautiful. A lot of them, unfortunately, were knocked over, but, it just was so picturesque up there and peaceful up on a hill. Just beautiful up on sort of a mountain looking down kind of thing. So this week's guest, I'm so excited, you can tell. We had Richard Moschella, an extremely good friend of mine in the first place, but secondly, he's an extremely amazing individual. He's an author of many books. We can put links
Links in the description.
And he started what he called the New Jersey Paranormal Project. That's a mouthful. NJPP. And he is a medium, but not just any medium. He is what is called a spirit artist. So a spirit artist, if you Google it, you're not going to find it. It's actually really rare. So what he does is, instead of speaking what he gets, he draws pictures of the individual, and he'll make notes around the edge of the picture. So he'll have a picture, say it's your Uncle George, right? And he'll say, liked swimming, favorite, flavor cherry. He'll make little notes all around the picture. And he does incredible work. So Richard Moschella was our first guest. And the second I just mentioned was Kim, the ghost history medium. She's a history fanatic, and she will go there. She will go into every small detail that you would never think of in these places. She's the one who does all the digging at the historical societies, all the digging, interviewing people, and she's brilliant, and she's also a medium. So I went with two mediums. That is the plural of medium, by the way. I always feel weird saying it, right? Like, mediums. You want to say media, but it's mediums. And we're incredibly thankful for them because they showed me the mine, they showed me the ruins, they showed me the cemetery, and we investigated as well. And I can't wait for you to see it.
And they shared their knowledge.
They shared exactly what they were receiving, what they were,
and what they know about it. And it was
amazing.
So special thanks to them.
Very special thanks. This is a really exciting show for me.
So without further ado, we'll let them...
Let's let Richard Moschella let us know.
Take it away.
Hi, I'm Rich Moschella. I'm a paranormal investigator, author, and medium from Morris County, New Jersey. Now, being in Morris County, there's many historical sites, and most of them have paranormal activity. So, when Jenny Colucci from Ghost of Somerville reached out, and she was looking for a place to feature, Hibernia Cemetery, St. Patrick's Cemetery, located right here in Rockaway Township, was a place I knew she would have to see firsthand. In the vein of John Keel, the place features high strangeness. You can go back years and years and years ago to encounters of Sasquatch, people hearing tree knocks, to people experiencing elementals in the woods, the Fae, all the way to spirit activity that's intelligent and residual. The area itself was very, very prominent for its iron mining, and this goes back into the 1700s. There's ties to Ringwood Manor right here and their iron mining. So the place is very rich. It fueled the American Revolution to the Civil War, the Industrial Age, the iron ore coming out of the earth. Men, even children, boys worked in those mines. So when you walk there, you could almost feel that there's still people reporting to work. There's still people going into the tunnels. You can feel that when you walk past these abandoned structures, these foundations that are still standing from all those years ago. And you even can see the remnants of the iron mining. You can see the depressions in the land where the land is starting to sink. And what we're known for here is we have the back cave, the Hibernia back cave that once was one of the entrances to the mine. You could walk in the footsteps of history, right? And you could walk right up to where this mine entrance was. And we recorded so much activity there over the years. And I knew this would be a place that Jenny would really get a lot of stuff at. Even other people on Facebook were like, you got to go to the mine entrance. And I tell everybody, that's one of the ground zero places where I feel that activity, where it's intelligent and residual. When we were there, I even did a sketch of the man that I felt was in charge of the area, like the overseer. And that even resonated with our other friend that was with us, our friend Kim, the Ghost History medium, of a man that she feels is there. So it's very cool when you get those layers of validation from another medium that's there who's seeing the same person in her mind's eye. So yes, the place has so much history. It was a rough place. I mean, you got to figure this mining community tucked in the mountains of Hibernia, after they got done mining, what was there to do except drink? Drink into the night and get ready for the next day's work. So they said, there would be a lot of fights. There'd be some brutal things that would happen. The children that were sent down into the mines, if they lost their father, they had to care for their family, so they had to get down into the mines. There were lives lost. There were tragedies. And all of this stuff leaves, I call it spirit fingerprints, that residual imprint on time and space itself, the iron ore, the rock, the mountain. And this just reverberates, over and over. It's like a needle hitting a record, and playing that music. That's what spirit activity, that's residual is. It's that needle hitting that record and playing that over and over and over again. People see apparitions when you're hiking these trails, especially when you're going up into St. Patrick's Cemetery, which is nestled in the middle of Wildcat Ridge, okay? This cemetery is in the middle of the woods. And this is the final resting place of many of those miners, okay? And it's in the late 1860s that this cemetery was put there. So it wasn't that long ago. And I encourage anybody, if you're in the area of Rockaway Township, you watch Ghost of Somerville and you see this episode, explore this place for yourself, okay? The Wildcat Ridge Back Cave, Hibernia Cemetery. And if you want to see something really cool too, go out to the Hawk Watch. So I love Ghosts of Somerville TV and what they're doing, bringing history and the paranormal and really melding that together. So you guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep on keeping on. Thanks so much.
So often when I'm here, I feel just like people watching. It's usually like a group, and I've seen this before too, but it's like a group and they come from the mine area. And it's a group of men, younger to middle age, not old. And they just like come and they stand and they watch. Yeah. I also tend to feel a lot of residual stuff here, a lot of knocking. I've seen horses here before. They go that way. Heat, like there's fire, like something doing something with fire.
Do you think
heat, hard work? I mean, just the usual stuff that you would expect from people
like,
here. Nothing like earth-shattering.
That's filled with like the like heat, hay. It's like it's because I know this was like a kiln. It's like, what was this?
No, I don't think this. No, this wasn't a kiln, but it was.
what was this?
They didn't do like melting. I don't know what the words would be for it.
Sort of, because they made them into smaller pieces here before they shipped them off. So it was like they brought the bigger pieces out, and then it was like a whole production system, making them into.
No. Because the brick
I forget.
inside,
I honestly don't remember. I do feel fire.
Like remaining, along with a few other walls when we start going in.
So when we initially started the investigation at the Hibernian mines, we stopped at the ruins, really. There were walls and, big holes where things had sunk into the ground. And there was one location where there was a large hole in a wall. And I have never had an experience with a doppelganger. I don't know if you've ever seen that kind of thing. Ever had that experience. But I had this hole in the wall and I saw Richard through that hole, and he was looking through, and I thought, that's an adorable picture. I got to get that picture for Facebook or something. So I said, Rich, let me go around next and get in there, and you take my picture through there. And he said, and I started to walk up, and I couldn't get there. There was no way of getting there. And I said, how did you get there, Rich? Because I want to get in there. And he said, I was never up there.
Wow.
I said, oh my goodness. And at the same time, Kim was saying, I always feel like there are people watching us here all around, and that's, it's a common thing to say, but she meant it. She felt like she was not alone, that miners or whoever else were watching us as we were there. And it was just, I was certain I saw somebody through there.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Is anyone back here with me? I have a device here. You're welcome to touch it. It won't hurt you, but it will let me know that you're here. Was someone just up here? I thought I saw you looking through the hole there. Were you watching us?
Hibernian Mines, lower section. Jenny, Kim, Kyle, and myself. Running a REM pod, a K2 meter, electric magnetic field.
And a digital recorder.
Digital recorder. Here we are. If Jenny just saw you, can you come up to this red circle? This red circle. You'll make it go off.
Were you just peeking through the rocks at me?
There's also a device over on the other platform over there if you want to go up to that one. We just want to document your presence here. I know you're one of the workers.
Welcome, spirit, to come close. Some devices here that you can touch.
Welcome to the Bat Cave. Kim's in there listening to see if we can hear anything. It's incredibly cold here. You go from right here and it feels like you go down 20 degrees. A few steps, it's amazing. You can see my breath if I walk over there. Come on in.
And this was the mine entrance.
Yeah.
This is a way that their daily life, they would load into the cars and...
Can you imagine going into this dark place every day?
It was thousands of feet deep. There were tunnels and thousands of feet. Stories down.
And the youngest would be young boys, too, 12, 13 years of age, that would be working with their fathers. And
you hear things putting my thing up, or is...
Mine is a 0.
if their father passed away, they would have to help the family.
I'm getting hits on my K2 in there. Is there any reason for that? No? No, it stopped.
Could ask intelligently if they can light it up again. Are you able to come close? We're holding a device. If you come close to it, it will light it up.
Here, I'm putting it through for you to touch.
We ask Spirit to come close. That's Kim placing her K2 REM pod millimeter down on the floor.
I don't have anything on. Huh. But you guys saw that, right?
I did, yeah. It went up to yellow.
Yeah.
Anyone who worked in the mine able to come around us right now?
Can you come towards us, please?
Perhaps a mine manager, someone in charge.
That's exactly who I was going to ask for.
Is there someone we can speak to about coming in?
I'm reporting for work. I live in Rockaway Township.
Do you hear a whisper?
Yes, I've been hearing whispers in there, yeah. I can't tell if it's just water dripping, but I do hear whispers in there.
I just
And
might
coming
have-
near us, did we just see your presence? Can you come closer again? Mr. Mine Manager. Oh.
Who's back there?
What's wrong?
Did you like your alcohol? Vodka? No, I just noticed I still am like slurring my words. Yeah? The vodka and slurring my words? Why would I be slurring my words? Why do I feel tired? Was it the vodka you wanted? Can you say it for us? Did you hear the
Yes.
whisper? I heard it.
It was loud.
I heard
and
that.
long. Like, yeah.
I heard you say that. Was that because, again, you still want that alcohol?
Yeah.
6.2.
Do you see him sleep?
6.2?
Is
Is
that-
that you, Mr. Mind Manager?
Okay, that's not me.
Is that 2?
This is at 2. We haven't had any readings at this
Until
you put the sketch on there.
That's it. Went to 6.2.
It said Borgen, not Brogan.
What's Borgen mean?
Borgen, hello.
Borgen means hello? In what language?
I don't know. I just looked up Slovak and it said, did you mean to say Borgen instead of Brogan?
Stop it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it means hello, but
2.2.
Okay.
4.9.
4.9. Okay, who's with us now?
is that
Mr. Mind Manager, is this your face?
you?
Oh boy.
Wow.
Got a lot going on here right now. Borgen meaning. Just got chills everywhere.
1.6. 2.0.
Are you Is anybody recording?
3.
This whole thing.
Yep.
Both my body camera and my phone.
I got it on the pod.
Mikhail, do you know this person?
We have a picture right here. Do you know this man? When we say Borgen,
Yes.
you...
he knows
Okay.
this man.
Yeah.
You know this man, yes. Yes. 2 on here at the same time that's going off.
Oh my goodness. I can't get both.
1.3.
And I'm trying to get both.
Nauseous. Something in the... Okay.
I got both. Is there something about the word Borgen you know? Is that your language? We just making it up.
And German? Borgen meaning...
German.
German, it means borrow.
Okay, but German we can get close to with Dutch. I feel like I just heard, eh. But it's so hard in there to, but that was a whisper.
That was... I totally agree with you on that.
Just the length of it. I'm getting...
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hoi,
Ahoy?
that's Dutch. Hoi.
I just want to get my mustache and stuff, man.
What other languages? in here?
Spreekt u Nederlands?
Just heard something there too. It almost sounded like metal.
Yeah.
2.
2. I saw that too. Saw that also. We don't know where you're buried, Mr. Mind Manager. Are you buried in Ringwood?
Can you go from that device over to the device that's next to your sketch? Move from one to another? Closer to Kim and I? Be able to go back and forth. We'll show your intelligence and that you can hear us.
Did you live in Ringwood Manor? Or were you buried here in this cemetery with your miners? Or were you buried in Booton? You have a plot with your brother in Booton. Nothing. Were you buried in Ringwood Manor?
Heb jij hier gewerkt? It's the Dutch, see?
It does like that.
You don't think? It seems like it correlates.
Oh, yeah.
So as we approach St. Patrick's Cemetery, I think we all had that feeling that we wanted to still connect with the miner that Rich had drawn with his spirit art. And Kim was carrying it around, and she was also trying to sound out a name. She kept trying to sound out something like Mikhail, Michal, Mihel. She kept trying to sound it out, and we knew that there were Slavic miners, Russian miners, who may have a name like that, Polish, and we thought maybe in the back of our minds we might find him. There were a lot of stones that were turned over that were difficult to read, so I didn't have the highest hopes, but I was following Kim around, and she was feeling pulled around the cemetery, and eventually we came across a really clear headstone of a Michal Delenik. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it was really a remarkable find.
Hopping over that, trying to get through the stones.
We made it to St. Patrick's Cemetery.
Is that fire?
Thomas Heslin. Oh, and the baby. And his wife Margaret. Oh.
There's stones right here.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were being pulled this way with him?
Yeah. Why did you bring me down here? He's literally pointing. Like, this is literally what he's doing. If I can find him on a grave, I gotta go this way. Maybe like here in this area. In this. Are you buried over on this side? Any name on this? I mean, you may not even find the name because I can't read that. It starts with a Z. Let's check this one too. David Slate. Oh, I just got a chill. Woo! Just got a chill. David Slate.
So I would really, really like to thank Richard Mogella and
Yes.
Kim, the ghost history medium,
so
and she
much.
brought her husband as well. So thank you. But I
They took
really
the
want to
time,
thank
and
you.
he knew a lot about it. He's been there many times, right?
And he's so supportive of
Yeah.
our show,
Our little
which
show
we
here.
really appreciate because
Yeah.
you know we really want to showcase these amazing spots.
So
And
thanks so much again to
oh, thank you so much.
helping us out, helping our little Ghost of Somerville show out.
It meant a lot to us. We're really super grateful.
Yes.
And I'll be investigating with Rich very soon. Again, we investigate together frequently, and Kim.
Good.
Yeah. So
And, you'll see it here.
can't wait.
So make sure you like and subscribe
You're
so
gonna
you
love
can
it.
see the future episodes.
Yeah, like and subscribe so you can get a notification.
Oh, they hit the little.
That it's ready.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to tell you. Hit the little
Hit
bell.
the little bell. Ding dong.
We're still trying to get this whole YouTube thing down.
We are.
We'll get it.
We'll get it.